Well, hello everybody. It's Julie D from NordoniaHills.news, and this is Jabbering with Julie live on Facebook. Oh my gosh, how is this going to be? Who knows? It's just crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I like the live version. This is only my second time doing it, so I don't really know. I don't know. There's so much I don't know. So right now the plan is to have maybe be live every other Sunday, 7 p.m. Um, if you guys really like it, I might go weekly. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, this is still kind of a new thing. One thing about going live on Facebook is I can't change my background. So, and actually, it bothered me that my background was so blah before. So I at least put up my banner, which, by the way, nobody has seen this banner yet. And it was done almost a year ago. As some of you might have guessed, the banner in the back was produced for the expo that didn't happen last year. The expo was canceled because of COVID. So we're hoping to have it November of this year. But anyway, PostNet did such a great job on the banner, and I was so excited, but we never got to use it. So I thought, well, at least for now, it's something to have in the background, and we'll see. Like I said, this is all, we're always evolving, always changing, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm jabbering about nothing here in the beginning to get a couple minutes for people to pop on, and I don't want to start with all the juicy stuff right away because some people might miss it, right? And as usual, I have a lot to talk about. Yes, Julie is going to be jabbering about a lot. And there's some weeks where I say, well, I don't really know. There isn't much to talk about. But then stuff happens, I guess. So it's all good in the neighborhood. Some people do ask me what I use to organize my show, even though it seems like it's not organized. I use a program called Airtable. So if you want to organize things, it's kind of like real fancy spreadsheets, and it's just I like it. It's very colorful and it's a lot of fun, and I don't make any money by saying that I like it. So someone had asked me, so I thought I would let you know. All right, well, let me get to it. And stay till the very end because there's breaking news about a local restaurant. This is not a new one, but news about an existing restaurant. And having said that, there isn't really any restaurant news other than that list. And as of, the last show I did was last Sunday. Since then, there hasn't been any new restaurants coming to town that I know of. I haven't heard any more about um, the Russian restaurant coming to the village. You know what I know at this point, but I will update you as I hear more. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and watch my last show, Jabbering with Julie. And it is on Facebook, YouTube. Um, if you search on Facebook, you'll definitely find it. And if you go on YouTube and search for Jabbering with Julie, you'll find it there. All right, so let's get right into Nordonia High School sports. Very exciting stuff going on. This is the very end of winter sports. So obviously everything's really getting exciting. The girls basketball team will play Green this Tuesday at 7 p.m. at home. It's a playoff game. This is their second playoff game. And we will be streaming it live. So you'll be able to watch it right here. Isn't that great? The girls are playing great this year. I can't remember who they played last time, but it wasn't even close. The last game wasn't even close. So it's exciting when it goes down to the last minute, but then it's also exciting when they win by a lot. It's just it's just fun to watch anyway. And the boys, um, there's going to be a Dover Aurora game on Saturday, February 27th. If Dover wins, the boys will go there. If Aurora wins, they come to Nordonia. The Aurora Dover game will be played on Wednesday, February 24th. So now you know everything about the boys basketball too. As for the swim and dive team, they went to district meet yesterday. Have not heard the results of that. Um, Now, I must say, we know a lot, but we don't know everything. So if you have any news about anything happening in town, maybe, one of your teams, a business, a fundraiser, let us know. People presume we know everything, and we don't. We do know a lot, but if you tell us something and we already know it, well, that's fine. I would rather have that happen than you think, oh, they probably know, and we don't. So there you go. All right. In Macedonian news, the clerk of courts, Amanda Tresca, probably saying that wrong, has resigned, and the city of Macedonia will be looking for a new clerk of courts. She was only in that position a year ish. She resigned for personal reasons. So if you know of anybody that would be good in that position, contact City Hall. I know they're in the process of putting information out soon about the job and the description and all of that. I will be putting a link in the description for brand new merchandise. Okay, so I have a shirt on that says, "What's the tea?" This is one of the things that we're selling on our Shop Nordonia site. But we also have a pop-up shop that has one t-shirt that is like a special t-shirt, and we're taking orders on this one t-shirt design, and we will place the order at the end of the month. And it is, you're not going to be able to see this too well, Shenanigans Coordinator. It's green, it's got a little four-leaf clover on there. And obviously I'll have a link so you can see the shirt in more detail. But we got a special price on it. It's only $15 plus tax. No shipping, because we will have them available for pickup at PostNet. So you don't have to pay shipping. Isn't that great? So because we're just doing this one design and trying to get as many orders as possible, and I'm going to go pick up the shirts where they are. We're just trying to make it more affordable for you so you can be the shenanigans coordinator. And you know what? You can't have too many shenanigans coordinators because, especially for St. Patrick's Day, there might be a lot of shenanigans going on. So stay tuned for that. All right. So, bin treasures. If you're looking for a bargain, well, let me just tell you, I was there Friday night when they were loading up the bins. In case you don't know the place that I'm talking about, it is in Norfolk Village near the plaza. It's not connected to the plaza, but it's in that same plaza complex. It is where the Dolphin restaurant used to be years ago. Remember they had that blue oval design on the ceiling? Well, that's now Bin Treasures. And they have this huge room that used to be the restaurant where they have the bins. And then over in the other side, I guess I should say, there's a general store. And the general store, there's furniture. There's like chairs and tables and stands and bed frames, headboards, bicycles, car seats. And the thing about bin treasures, you never know what you're going to get when you go there, because I could talk about something and it could be sold. But they do have large quantities of many items. As for the bins, you might think, oh, they don't put new stuff in, they just move stuff around. Well, I was in there, and if you go on our YouTube or Bin Treasures Facebook page, you'll be able to see the video I created. Just a real quick shot through showing you them loading up the bins. There was many bins that were yet to be filled and other ones that had just been filled. So the shipment they got, because every shipment's a little different. Last week they got a ton of bedding, and there's still some of that there. But this time the big shipment was, besides Easter stuff, was tableware, glassware, silverware, lots of really nice items. Um, I just saw lots of really nice stuff. And that was loaded in Friday night. Saturday morning, I'm sure a bunch of people went there, because I'm telling you, Saturday mornings they are packed in there. Well, distantly packed, I should say. So anyways, so easy to lose my train of thought because, it's my mind, which is a terrible thing to waste. But anyways, so there's specials that they have right now. All the Easter items are $1. And they have St. Patrick Day items. The clothing is $3. Hats and socks $2, and St. Patrick Day accessories are $1. Can you believe that? That's crazy. All right, so let's see. Did I get done with the sports? No. Da, 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 da. The bowling team is headed for states. They played today, I believe. Let's see. The basketball game we got through. Oh, yes, I knew there was another one. Night at the Races. You might have in the past attended Night at the Races. And this is an event that they have for the after prom committee. So this year they're going to do it virtually. Of course, it sounds like a lot of fun. And, as a lot of the stuff I'm talking about, I will have links in the description where you can find more information. You might have also seen some of this information earlier on our page. But anyways, this year, the virtual Night at the Races will be Friday, March 19th. Let's see. They have a maximum of 200 event tickets will be sold. And again, the event is March 19th. It's from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. The last day to purchase the event tickets is March 12th. So there's 3 ways to play. You can buy event tickets, you can buy additional 50/50 tickets, or you can buy dinner tickets. And the dinners are going to be at Dos Coronas in Sagamore Hills. So there's, lots more information, how to play, how to name your horse. They only have 8 horses and there's $50 each. So for all I know, they could be sold out by now. But if not, you better check because it'd be great to have your own horse for that. All right. What else do we have here? Oh, let's see. Talked about all the sports. Master and Clerk of Courts. All right. All right. So I also have some information about ipaki. They are changing their hours. Isn't that cool? And actually these times will start immediately. So here, hang on to your socks, people. They're now going to be open Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. They're going to open up at lunchtime now. So Fridays and Saturdays, and well, for all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they will be now open at lunchtime. So they start at 11. Isn't that exciting? They're only open until 8 on Sunday. So the hours now, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday and Saturday, 11 to 9, and Sunday, 11 to 8. So that's the one of their big newses. And they've adjusted their menu for the Lenten season. So this Friday, they will be tripling their seafood options. And if you haven't had their mahi-mahi or their shrimp, oh, I'm telling you, you've got to try it. You've got to try it. They do have a system on their online ordering where if they get too many orders too fast, it kind of shuts off. But they wanted me to let you know to keep trying because like in another 30 minutes, a spot may open. They do that in such a way so they don't get too crazy orders. They want to be able to fulfill the orders they get. So everybody's happy. I know, around town on Friday it was a little crazy, getting food orders. So they're trying to alleviate issues like that. And last Friday they were closed due to illness. So everything's all fine and dandy now. Thank goodness. They also wanted me to let you know that they change their menu often. So you also have to keep coming back. Right now the potatoes aren't on the menu, but their menu items do circulate. So maybe in a couple weeks the potatoes will be back on. They also wanted me to let you know, they wanted me to thank you for the outpouring of support. They haven't been open that long and they've just, had wonderful orders from lots of people and they just feel the love of the Nordonia area because they're new to this area. And speaking of that, the breaking news is they are moving. I really need a sound effects here, like yes, they're moving. Not far. They're still going to be in the Nordonia area, and basically just kind of like down the road. So no worries. It's all good in the neighborhood. Oh, I should mention, speaking of restaurants in the area, Loose Moose. I was there Friday night for karaoke. Lots of karaoke people there. Oh, and they put this little like shower cap on the so everybody has their own little shower cap for the microphone, and in between singers, they clean the microphone off, the handle as well. So it was and then people in the audience are sitting separate from each other, which is nice. But I was surprised. There was a lot of people there singing up a storm, and I only was able to get one song in because I wanted to rush off to bin treasures and see what's going on in the bins. So that's the information I have. I can take questions. Let's see. I see. Oh, Debbie had mentioned the boys bowling team qualified to go to states today. That is very exciting news. I don't know when they're going to states, but it's very exciting and quite an experience for those students. Not everybody on every team can say, "Hey, my team went to states that year." And let me tell you about the kids this year playing sports. They have had to overcome obstacles that no students have ever had to go through before. Sometimes there was quarantine situations, situations in school were changing. It was hybrid, all online, all in school. They've had to overcome a lot and push through, and everybody has done phenomenal this season. And all the students have worked very hard, and I applaud them. Let's see. Darren wants to know where they're moving. Can't disclose that yet, but don't worry, it's within the Nordonia area, and it's right down the road. And Kevin wants to know what restaurant you were talking about. I was talking about, if you're asking me about which one is moving, it's ipaki. Did I forget to say that? I wouldn't be surprised. Or maybe I just mentioned it real quick. Ipaki International Kitchen. Currently, they're located on Old Route 8 across from St. Barnabas, right next to the Emergency Assistance Center. And they basically just kind of grew out of that spot. So, it's like I said, all good in the neighborhood. So that's the questions that I have. I'm not seeing any more. I'm going to try to do this like every other week. Um, let me know what you think. Oh, you know what I should do? When it's going to be the end, I should put the hat on. It's like, oh, she's almost done because she's got the hat on. So send me a message. Do you like the live show? Do you like the other show where I can change the background? Or maybe that's too distracting. I don't know. This hat's pretty distracting, I must say. Don't forget about the merch. Oh, and I also have mugs, Jabbering with Julie mugs. That is on the Shop Nordonia site, which is also has a bunch of t-shirts like this What's the T-shirt. Some other shirts that are on there is What's That Boom. Um, my favorite season is baseball season, and I also have football season. I also have my favorite season is wine season. Um, but then and those are at regular prices, but then periodically what I'm going to do is take one of the shirt designs and make a pop-up shop out of it, like what I'm doing now with the Shenanigans coordinator shirts. And those are only 15, and you'll be able to pick them up post-it. Oh, 15 with tax, I should say. And we should get them in plenty of time for St. Patrick's Day, which is the very smack dab in the middle of March this year, in case you didn't know. Let's see. I guess that's it. It's someone, Kevin, asked about the old 7 to 7 restaurant. I just recently asked the owners, and they said that the progress is a little slow, partly due to COVID with some of their workers, and also partly due because they're waiting for the weather to get warmer. But there's, they've basically gutted that space, and they're working now to make it, it's when it's done, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be Yanni's Greek Tavern. Um, and in case you don't know, we're talking about the previous 7 to 7 restaurant right there in Sagamore Hills, actually right next to Loose Moose. So that's what's going on there. Anyways, so let me know. I'm going to have a lot of the information about some of the things I talked about. I'll put links down in the description. And also to let you know, I'm going to be attending a social media conference virtually in March. So I'm going to get some more social media tips and more ways to get the news out to you guys. There's going to be some new things coming because of that. And like I said, it's all good. We're trying to evolve all the time. We're still doing our newspaper, and you can pick them up all around town. And we just recently put some information out on our Facebook page about all the places that advertisers can put their ads. And nobody has the options that we do and the reach that we do. I have to end the show with a shameless plug, right? Because I'm sorry, without the advertisers, we wouldn't be here. And we need to support our local businesses anyway. So it's, everybody's supporting everybody else, which is how it should be during these times. And who knows? Who knows when this is going to end? I don't think we'll ever be back to how things were. But anyways, thank you for listening to my jabbering. And hopefully there'll be some new news next week. And again, I want some feedback on if you like the live show, or it doesn't really matter because you watch it later anyway. Either way, you can watch the show anytime you want, on demand. Okay, well, I guess that's it for now. Everybody have a great week. This is Jabbering with Julie, signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.